Finding peace within the chaos. The struggle is real. Have you recently been feeling stressed, overwhelmed, anxious, depressed, out of control, angry, sorrow, sadness, crying for no reason that you can think of? Have you been frustrated, hard time breathing, fear, desperate feeling? Have you felt antsy, numb in the feet or hands, lightheaded, dizzy, trapped, feeling like there was no escape, like you're suffocating, or you're lost, or there's no way out? I get it. I totally get it. There's so much going on right now, so much chaos in the world. No wonder we're feeling this way. I totally get it. A couple of weeks ago, I had to take a class because of my job, and the information in the class was disturbing, and I needed to find peace. Up till then, I didn't realize really what I was feeling and what I really needed. And so I'm making these videos to create a class to help you to find the peace that you're wanting, just like the peace I want. And so this is the journey that I've taken to find that peace. And there's going to be assignments along the way to be able to help you to find that peace also. This is a week to week thing that I've been doing to actually find the peace for myself. So why are we not having peace right now if you're not having peace? Well, gee, there were 2 hurricanes recently that hit the East Coast area. There are fires eating up California and Oregon. And recently there was a tornado. What the heck is a tornado? But that's happening now. There have been earthquakes. There's the pandemic. Who would have thought? There's the mask wearing. There's the riots, the mobs. There's violence occurring right now in America. There's sex trafficking. There's child abuse. There's arguing, hostility, the arguing that's going on social media. People are just arguing to argue. There's no peace there. I don't get it. And as my journey goes on, I'm sharing with you my journey and giving you assignments that I've actually done to help myself to feel peace during this chaotic time. Right now is a pivotal point in the human race. There's huge changes occurring, and we need to make wise decisions and wise choices, and we can't unless we have peace of mind. And that's why I'm sharing this with you, is to be able to help you along that journey that I'm actually taking, that I'm looking for that peace, and I want to help others along the path also as I'm taking that path. So I was thinking, the other day about Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl was a man who survived the concentration camps. And one of the things in the book, Man's Search for Meaning, and if you haven't read the book, please read it. It's excellent read. It's good for a lot of different reasons. But one of the things he said is that in odd times we act odd, which makes sense. So that right now, if you've been crying, if you've been angry, maybe yelling, who knows, all those emotions, one thing first, are natural. Those are natural emotions, especially right now when there's so much chaos going on and so much hostility. It's natural to have those feelings because 1, it's an odd time, and 2, you may be usually a happy-lucky type of person, but all of a sudden you're having these angst feelings. It's normal to be not normal in not normal times. That's what Viktor Frankl said. He was a concentration survivor as well as he was a psychologist. So that's one thing. The other thing I was thinking too is that as we make these choices in our life, we need to be clear minded. We need to have peace within our minds to make good and wise decisions. And we need to make good and wise decisions. Changes are occurring, and we need to be part of that change. We need to be a part of that peace that we're spreading and sharing with our brothers, our sisters, our neighbors, our family members, our communities, the world. If you have one light, one candle in a room that's dark, the darkness cannot overcome the light in that candle. Now, if you put many, 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 many lights in that room, the room becomes lit up and there is no longer darkness. And so I propose to you that we seek after this peace, and that as we do, we share it. We share that light. We pass that light on, that peace that we have, that we're sharing it, and that we're lighting up the world and giving the world the peace it needs to make wise and good decisions. So I have 2 assignments for you. The first, stop watching the news. If you haven't figured out yet, that's not where you're finding peace. That's where you find the chaos. That's where you find the new stats about who's dying and who's getting, all the horrible things, the hurricanes and the fires and the whatever. Yes, you need to know what's happening in your community. Your friends and family will tell you. Social media will tell you. If you need to leave somewhere, the police will tell you. So you don't need to watch the news. Okay, it's a place of contention. That's the first assignment. The second assignment is write down the feelings and emotions and thoughts you're having right now. I didn't know what those emotions and thoughts were. And so I took my whiteboard, I've got a big whiteboard, and I just started writing. I was like angry, depressed, sad. I needed to write them down to be able to identify what was happening. Right? Once you figure out what those thoughts and feelings are, then you can figure out what's triggering you. And that's going to be a different assignment. But the first assignments are 1, stop watching news. Some of you, it's going to be hard. And 2, write down your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And that may be difficult for some of you too. Please write down your thoughts below. I appreciate you being on this journey with me to find peace in this chaos, that we can find inner peace within ourselves as well as share it with others. I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.